I didn't even want to spend a lot of time on COVID and vaccination and all the shitheads in our country who won't get vaccinations. They're like, I don't want, you guys worship Dr. Fauci. Meanwhile, they go to the doctor and they'll take horse dewormer from a doctor. Like I heard Joe Rogan was saying, he says, what are you busting my balls?
I've got COVID,
he goes,
I'm taking a horse dewormer. Yeah.
And a doctor gave it to me. I go, well, a doctor would also give you a vaccine. So why take horse dewormer?
When it comes to protecting yourself against the COVID-19 virus, the FDA-approved vaccine might not be the right choice for patients who are allergic to reality. That's why there's ivermectin, the COVID-19 treatment option for real patriots. With ivermectin, you can say nay to the FDA and take matters into your own hooves.
I don't know. So I was just saying, like, all the people who are anti-vaccination or or want their freedom. So I got on the air, and I even said to you, I won't dwell on this. I was like, what the fuck? Make it all mandatory. Can you imagine in this country if, like, when polio was out, if we had these idiots who would not take the polio vaccine in our country, everyone took the polio vaccine.
Everybody be on crutches or in an iron lung, yeah.
Yeah. It was a no-brainer. They had a cure. This guy came up with a cure for polio. And everybody just took it because you didn't want your kids getting it. You didn't want to get it. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, it's like, we don't want to take this vaccine. It was always mandatory. When I went to school, measles, mumps, you name it, polio. But you notice in every single case, when all this anti-science shit goes right out the window, when people end up in the emergency room and they can't breathe, and then they go, I should have taken the vaccine. To every one of them, there's never been one that said, I'm so glad I refuse. Yeah, I'm so happy that I can't breathe. This is a wonderful way to die. It was worth it because I didn't take the vaccine.
That's right. I proved you all wrong.
Everyone should get the vaccine. It should be mandatory. And this brought down a slew of, like, publicity like I haven't seen ever. Like, it was mind-blowing.
Was that like an outrageous stand?
I mean, I was trying to figure it out. I said, why am I getting so much press for saying this? Is this really so wild? All I'm doing is speaking common sense. We have a cure for this dreaded COVID, and we're not taking it. Take it. Make people take it the same way we take polio vaccines and every other vaccine. We have it so good in this country, people forgot about disease. They forgot that there's cures and that it always wasn't like this. You don't get to live to 80 years old. The reason we live longer is because of science. Now we're trapped in a country with imbeciles. They're the minority. They do not have the majority opinion about the vaccine. This is something that's now been proven to work. Enough of us have taken it. If you had any hesitation, you can see we all lived. We're doing fine. Guess what? When we get COVID, we don't end up in the hospital, so we don't overload the hospital. So what did I say? I said, we have no time for idiots in this country anymore. We don't want you. Stay home, die there with your COVID. Don't take the cure, but don't clog up our hospitals with your COVID when you finally, get it. Stay home. Don't bother with science. It's too late. Go fuck yourself. We just don't have time for you.
Join the herd. Talk to your large animal veterinarian about ivermectin today. Or don't, because you're not a f***ing sheep.